Hello, hello, my crafty creatures. I make no promises on how long I will be on today because I am a permanently exhausted pigeon. Um, yeah, that's really all I got. I'm still working overnights. I was actually supposed to do a 3 to 11 today, and then yesterday I was asked to do an overnight. So here I am, 2 to 4. Um, Next couple weeks I don't make any promises. I'm right now sitting in a pile of RSD because my craft fair that I was at yesterday got lots of good compliments. My biggest sale was made by a coworker who saw some of my posts and was like, "Can you bring these guys to work?" Like, I'm really getting some RSD hard because the past couple craft fairs I've gone to, my sales have been shit. Now, I've been to a couple craft fairs where my sales have been phenomenal. Woo! But these past few, like most of my summer, has been shitty ass craft fairs. So I am just I'm really questioning whether or not I want to keep doing stuff or not. I get lots of great feedback. Oh hey, this is beautiful work. I would love to have this. But nothing beyond that. So it's really taking a hit on my ego. Oh. But as you can see, I added a little bit of not 939 color. I got up today and I was gonna do stuff. And then I took a nap. I got tired, I took a nap. And then I woke up and I played with the dogs. And I was like, I'm not gonna get anything productive done right now. So I worked on some colors on this that weren't 939. But I don't know how long I'll be on today. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm just tired. Like I'm just exhausted. Um I did find out that this weekend my insurance is super picky about what they're going to cover for my medical supply. They're like, "Hey, we're not going to cover your pump or anything like that, but we're also not going to cover your insulin or your syringes, so you got to pay full price for those too." And I'm like, "So, how do you want me to exist? Like legit, answer my questions. How do you want me to exist?" And we're working on that right now. So I'm going through what one would call a rough patch because quite literally my life is in limbo. Um oh hi Jules. It's just it's so frustrating. Like I had a long talk with my boss. So I reached out to my boss because I just wanted her to know I wasn't going to be in at 3 to 11. I know sometimes they change the schedule without actually telling her. And I'm like, I was one of two people today, so just so you know, I'm not going to be in 3 to 11. And if you need me in 3 to 11, you need to let me know before noontime so I can sleep now and be prepared for almost a 24-hour shift. Luckily, didn't need me. Thank God. But I'm just. So I had a long talk with her. I'm like, I at this point have to find another job because I cannot live. They're like, and she's like, yeah, I keep telling them. And I'm like, that's all up fine, but all the higher ups are healthy. They think an HSA will just be okay and pay for it all. Yeah, yeah. It's like, no, I don't have the money to put into an HSA. I barely have the money to pay for the copays for the meds that I can afford. And and they're like, well, my boss is like, yeah, I've just been throwing money at you, and the higher ups aren't going to get a say about it because I've upset I've upset my groove. And I was telling her, I'm like, look, we can have, and this is my professional outlook, we can have a shit show going on behind the scenes. But if you work a front facing job, if you work healthcare, if you work public service, if you work retail, you can express, hey, we are a little short-handed. Hey, we're doing the best that we can with what we have. But I do not show the shit show that is going on behind the scenes. Like, I could hate a coworker that is working right side next to me. I will work friendly with them. I will get along. We will be a team for the time that we have to be facing the customers. The second there are no more customers, we could have a throwdown. But customers don't get to see the interruption of service. That is my customer service professionalism. Professional customers get the best face. I can backbite later. But and that's why I'm like, look, I'm tired. Residents won't get to see that I'm tired. They might hear me complain and be a little snarky, like, hey, worked a lot of shifts in a row, blah, 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 blah. But that's about the extent of it. And I'm just tired of that. Oh, I know it sounds awful, Jules. I know this sounds terrible. I wish the bills that I were looking at were only $206. I'm getting ready to cough that up in about 5 days for my CGM. And I wish it were that. My syringes, because they're not covered by insurance, 50 syringes. No, 450 syringes was almost $800. I looked them dead in the eye and went, excuse me? So I paid $20 for 25. So that was what I paid for. Is I paid for some syringes, and I'm hoping that my insulin is ready. I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of fighting. I think that's the biggest thing, is I'm losing the spark to fight. And for that, it's like, I can just go to honestly, part-time at Lowe's had better health insurance than what I'm currently getting. Uh, yeah, it's ridiculous. And my boss was talking about how a jar of jelly here, um, has gone up to like $4 or $5 a jar. And I mean, mind you, it used to be like $2 for just your generic Smucker's jelly jar. And I gently reminded my boss, I'm like, yeah, and I have celiac disorder. So I either have to make food from scratch, which is already expensive, or I have to buy specialty food, which is if I purchase a TV dinner, um, oh, ads. I'm gonna, I can do 2 to 4, Dast. Oh wait, I'm in an ad break, so. Thank. Uh, okay. Okay, so, I can do Friday 2 to 4. Um, I'll be sleeping 8 to 10. Oh. Oh. Eh. Um, Yeah. I do overnights tonight through Friday. I get done my work spree 7 a.m. on. I have to cook dinner. I have to make food. That's also the shitty part about all of this is my body and my diabetes is trained to daytime. So even if I'm sleeping, even with the shitty low end amount of insulin that I'm on and currently having to manually load myself, I wake up because it's time to eat. And so like I am a hot mess. I am a hot mess dumpster fire. And yeah. Did I do that correctly? Let's see. Did I do that correctly? I think I did. Uh, oh, I didn't count right. There's that. Yeah, my schedule is just I thought by now my schedule would be evening out because I was crazy. I was crazy to think that hey, my schedule would even out, but no. Honestly, I thought August would be my crazy month and I'd even out in September, but we all saw how that worked. Mhm. Uh, uh. uh, Doctor, I'm Dr. Ra. Paging Dr. Ra. Emergency, emergency. Apparently Twitch is being an asshole. Uh, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm just done. I'm just tired, guys. I miss interacting, but my schedule has just been like thrown into the shredder. Yeah, prednisone is also not a fun thing to have to be on. Oh, at this point, there's like, for me, like right now, it's a matter of I want to do things, but at the same time, not doing things is probably better. But in that same breath of air, I have to get things done because just because my body is not feeling good does not mean I get to stop. Okay, so I might only be on for a short bit. So I've set my little goal. It's this area that I'm working around. These the little specks around it. There's a whole bunch of it. I'm gonna get the little speckle area around here done. That's my goal for the day. Once it's done, I'm done. It might take the entire 2 hours. Who knows? But setting that little goal up just makes me feel better. Nice! Nice! Go Dast! Go Dast! Dast representing the spicy. Spicy has potential to be the fun kind. Uh, that's not it's not always fun. I'm unfortunately the wrong person to be like representative of how spicy is not fun because I make it sound fun. Like my tone is broken. I I don't I acknowledge the suck, but at the same time I recognize that both have to exist in order for life to go on. Like there's that weird balance. You have to have the balance. Not everything can always be good all the time. Um and if you live a life where everything is good all the time, congratulations. I'll sit here and be honest. My life is not good all the time. It's kind of why I'm a little bit of a hermit. Um, oh yes, we are the fun kind. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Jules. My just because I do have a few more liberties than a lot of people though. Is I only have the dogs to take care of, and pretty much as long as they get let out and fed, um, I mean, I try to play with them. I did actually manage to get out and kick their toys for a little bit today, but it's they're right now on the floor. They're sleeping and dreaming right now. Um, so they're horribly abused. Cesar singing the song of his people. Ugh. Okay. One, two, one, two. Okay. Oh, oh. Oh, that's rough. Yeah. The vid is not fun. I got I got my inoculation for the year. That didn't suck too bad. Well, it really sucked, but not for as long as it generally does. So that was handy. So I think I hear a truck out. I'm supposed to get my Demon Keeney here today. I'm not sure if they're actually outside or not. And not sure if I'm gonna show it up or not. But I'm gonna have one. Damn it. Oh hey look, white Prius. Nope, no one's outside right now. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure anyone's actually going to see Demon Keeney. But just to say that I have one is enough for me. Also, also, I speak like I actually have any mirrors. I really don't. I have like I have like face mirrors like in the bathroom and on a wardrobe in my bedroom, but I do not have any full length mirrors to look at myself in. I don't. And I like it that way. Hmm. Doop-a-doo. Okay. Extend it out to the full length of what I'll be working on for the remainder of the time. It's funny because like this this area right here is like three. It narrows down here, and it's the galaxy. But this is the only bloop of color. Like there's other shade. Like I did little bits of other colors right here. Like I got one spot in the star over there. Like I did a little bit of other colors today, but this is like the only bloop of actual color. That's not a blue. Okay. There. Nice. Oh, oh my goodness. Hey. Yeah, I I got up around 6:30 today. I had a talk with my boss. I let's see, what did I do this morning? I contemplated what I wanted to do, and then came upstairs and I did a few things. Mostly cross stitching, and then I took a nap, and then I emptied my car, and then I played with the dogs for a little bit. Like I even took care of all my craft fair stuff. Like I not only brought it into the house, but I put it back in its place. So kudos for that. Woo woo. But I'm not sure what. Okay, so tonight working an overnight, I don't need to because I didn't sell anything. I do not need to make any more product. Well, that's a lie. That is a lie. I could make two more dragons. I could make two more. Well, one dragon a night, but I have the rest of the week to worry about that. Because I don't have any color ideas that I have going for me right now. But, but I have a diamond painting that I'm almost done. That I could totally get a chonkadonk done because at work I have a much bigger workspace. Like I have more crafting room at work. Or I could bring my cross stitch, my commission cross stitch, which is next in line after the diamond painting is done, is my next downstairs focus. Um but I mean with working overnights, I it's overnights is not hard. I got a lot of crafting done when I was doing overnights. Because the hardest part is staying awake. And mind you, yes, from 5 to 6:30 I am trucking. But that's from 5 to 6:30. I have from 11 to 4:45 where I'm like, the fuck do I do? Because I have that 15 minutes beforehand where I like get my waters ready and stuff like that. But I have from 11 p.m. to 4:45 where I'm like la 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 la, and yes, of course I have paperwork that I have to do, but none of it is ridiculously challenging. Um, and for whatever reason, my fellow overnighters seem to think that it is. And I've done their paperwork, and I'm like, no, no, my good friends, this is not a brain challenge for me. Try harder, up your game. They don't believe me though, but that's their folly, not mine. So, I mean, I unless I like do a stupid amount of sales, which I would love for a stupid amount of sales to happen. I think I'm going to be focusing on organizing, cleaning, and getting my online game going on so that after the holiday season, I have a good solid base to have an off season in. And I really, because I mean, this time last year I was busting ass in my UX design. Yeah, actually, we're coming up on my anniversary. On 10/23 was is my year anniversary of starting my my UX design course that I have no regrets taking it. None at all. But I really wish I'd have with as much as I've applied, I really wish I'd have gotten a job by now. The one upside to working overnights is I am generally around for when uh when Spaz is live. So I might lurk in there every once in a while. But I am so I'm aiming for tomorrow as well for another night with another round with Divine here because I need to get back in some sort of routine. This I know that I need. I need to get I don't care it's not where the routine is placed. I need to get into the routine. And so I need to start doing that by holding up to what I am doing with my cross stitches. Totally turned around too fast, but I'll fix that. And I think one of the things I'm going to do tonight is handwrite a site map out for my redesign on my website. Ugh. But yeah. Uh, One of my coworkers is supposed to get me material so so I can make in a plush. She wants me to make one of my dragons that I posted and have shown off. She wants me to make one of those, but in the plush form. So I'm gonna challenge accepted. I told her, I'm like, it's going to be a little bigger than the little ones. She didn't seem to mind. I'm like, okay. Actually, I might experiment with that tonight. I might, because I know I have enough black. I just need to find. I need to find if I have enough plush of another color. I think I do. I think I have enough blue. I have blanket blue. So I think I might experiment with that. I don't have a high enough wire gauge to put in his wings though. So that'll be a downside. I do like having the wings be movable. Yeah. Okay. So there was actually quite the goal I set is actually pretty lofty. I might go most of the stream time, but I need I need to I need to have that goal set because my brain sucks ass. One, two, one, and one. I actually I started a project with uh with some rescue yarn that I don't have enough to finish the project with, but I like the color enough. I know where I can get it. I know exactly what color it is. It's not a huge deal there, but I'm like, because it's a little capulet. It's a hooded capulet, and it's really really pretty. But I didn't have enough yarn, so I'm gonna spend no, not $5, $7, $7 or $8 to get enough yarn to finish it off. So, but it's gonna be my Capulet. I have really been good about, but also there hasn't been any amazing deals that I've seen. Um, because again, I prefer to rescue my yarn. I will pay. I mean, I paid like $10 and gotten like skeins from from thrift stores. So thingamadoos. And I do legitimately try to. Did I do? I just did it again. Okay, so we're gonna rumble on back over there and finish the two that. Mhm. We're where are we? Where are we? We're in the last block of we're in the last block of 10. So skip to it. One, two. I like I like watching it like here because earlier today like this was nothing. There was nothing here. And I love the sharp contrast because there's just a line. But like filling in this area and I mean down here's like the same kind of speckled stuff. Like it just fills me with joy. Skip on. Mhm. Skip one and one. Mhm. Mhm. Oh. Oh, so we got found out I'm gonna be in roughly the same spot for the Christmas fair with my mother-in-law at the mall, the 4-day one where last year last year I made some good money. So hoping this year's the same. Mhm. Eh. Oh. Yes. Well, I know it's important down here, but voting is important everywhere. Oh, ran out of string. I gotta cut another piece. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. I don't know. I don't know. You did you schedule blood work? Oh my goodness. Oh, I hate that. It's like I've been having a thé du tas with my diabetes doctor. So I think that was the right term. Let me let me ask Google. kind of funny. The so luckily enough, here we have, if I need to get blood work done, my doctor sends an order to a place, and um I go to the place and I get it done. Like, blood work is relatively easy for me. The hard part is getting motivated. Getting to said place, which is really close by. Oh my goodness. Okay, I am almost, funny enough, almost done. Almost done the area I said was gonna be done. So I have I have like 5 lines in this little area. Uh, Looking at it on screen, like it looks good. Right? Looks like a lot of blue, because it is. Yeah, see, that irks me. Like, if you want to be a special snowflake and want it done in office, that's fine. But you should be open to walk-ins, because you if you're going to be the special snowflake, then you got to accept the specialtiness of your snowflakiness. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's not cool. That is not cool. I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind doing fasting blood sugars, but if I'm gonna do fasting blood sugars, I'm gonna go to you guys when I wake up. I'm not gonna me going anywhere unmedicated is a hit and miss. Funny enough. Yeah, no. I'm thinking about it because so when I do overnights, like I found the secret partially to working overnight successfully. As I take my Synthroid in the morning, as usual, 6 a.m., I'm ready to and able to eat by 7. Awesome, golden. I come home, so I take my Synthroid with me, but I come home and then I take my antacid for my hiatal hernia, my birth control, my aspirin, and my miscellaneous supplements. I've actually managed to cut a lot of my supplements way back because I don't need them anymore. Like what they were being taken for, I don't have anymore, so it's good. It's golden. Yes. Um that being said, um then I go to sleep and then I go my entire day with none of my meds. None. Um and then just before I get ready to head out, like 9:30, 10 o'clock, I take my Vyvanse so that its its wheels are touching down when I start clocking in and start needing to do stuff, and it's like right on its strong, full on hit mode when I'm passing meds, so it makes it easier. I'm not scatterbrained. I'm not pausing. So I've gotten it down to a science, and by the time I'm ready to wind down, it's winding down. So I've gotten it. I've gotten it good. Okay, that's 3, and then skip on it. Almost done. I only have like 4 lines left, so I'll probably be done around 3:15. But I appreciate people coming, and I'm hoping to at least get into enough of because the next 2 or 3 weeks are looking exactly like this. It's looking like I'm getting I'm getting Monday through this week is Monday through Friday. I have Saturday off, and then I'm working Sunday through it's either Sunday through Thursday or Sunday through it's Sunday through Thursday, and I have Friday and Saturday off. Um, because generally it's moving into my weekend off, but because I have a craft fair on November 2nd, I cannot work Friday into Saturday because I would get out. I would get out and then have to go right to the craft fair, and well, yeah, that sucks ass. And then I told my boss, even though it's my weekend off, because I can do November 3rd. I could do the overnight because I don't have any more, I have craft fairs, but they're, I understand that I will be working some of them. So, oh goodness. Actually, I haven't hit the check mark yet, but for the amount of time that I've kind of been putzing around today, I've gotten a good amount of stitching done. So I'm pleased with that. tomorrow, I'm hoping to work down here a little bit and maybe work on bringing this down a little mid. Ooh, ooh, yuck. I'm legitimately almost done the 939 on this page. Not that there's a whole bunch of excitement in the other colors that are on this page, but I am almost done. So I was going through all the other colors. Like there's a whole list of alone colors because they are legitimately one stitch or two stitches or just like a smishimish of stitches. And I'm like, no, because it takes so long to swap colors. So my goal is in my upstairs time before stream kind of deal is to just get the alone colors put in. And I mean, some of them are pretty vibrant. Like this didn't take me the color bit didn't take me too long because that's like 3 colors there's totally like 3 different colors in that spiel going on. And I know my stream colors are pretty big, but I'm almost done the biggest stream color, which is the 939, which is the biggest color of this entire cross stitch. Okie doke. Now we're on the last 2. Okay. Last 2 stitches. I'm sorry that the ads were in the way. Oh. Let's see. Wow. Did 268 stitches today. Got us up to 1.34%. Oh. Let's see. Just kind of zooming out to see what I got going on. So I have like a little bumpy thing over here, and then I have all of this. It kind of curls down, but this, amazingly enough, we're getting ready for the ear. Like in the next page, like right here is the ear of the wolf. He starts like right as soon as we hit the next page. So the first page is boring. But the wolf starts coming into play here soon. So that's kind of exciting. Yeah. The next page has, I want to say, not as much of the 939 here. It doesn't have as much. It has a lot because the entirety of this cross stitch has a ton of 939. Like there's a couple pages 3 years down the road that is just all 939. The entire page, all 939, and it makes my heart cry. But by that point in time, we'll have the entire wolf in vision. It's just the closing end of the galaxy of the wolf. Wish I could say that we'll start seeing Captain. I wish I could say we'd start seeing Captain Penis soon, but he still has like 3 pages in before we start to see the top of his head. So it's vastly different, these two particular pieces. So oh, but that is all I got for today, my friends. Um, hopefully I'll find some spoons and a rhythm here soon. But remember, drink your water, take your meds. Be kind to yourself without harming others, and also be kind to others without harming yourself, which is why I'm pretty much doing what I'm doing. Um, and I miss you all. I miss my regularly scheduled programs, but at the same time, got bills to pay, y'all. So I will see all of you tomorrow, unless otherwise noted, and I'll try to make note. But uh have fun. No, I don't want your tomorrow spoons. It's we're all in spoon deficit. Until the world is a better place, we'll all be in spoon deficit. So I'm gonna fake it till someone else makes it. I love y'all.